أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما والذين إذا أنفقوا لم يسرفوا ولم يقتروا وكان بين ذلك قواما. صدق الله العظيم.
Now I would like to call upon today's host of the program, Jafar Siddiqui, the Literature Secretary of this block. He will be giving the welcome address for today. Please welcome him with a round of applause.
You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. These were the words said by Gandhiji. Probably the reason why his words still abide. Respected principal, vice of managing committee, headmaster, teachers and all my dear friends. Assalamu alaikum and a fabulous morning to one and all. Today we have gathered for two important purposes, where one of the purpose and cause is very prestigious, and that is Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhi Jayanti is a national celebration which is celebrated by Indians to mark the occasion of the birthday of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhiji. But we don't consider this day only for this purpose, but we consider this day for many other purposes. For example, we consider this day to infuse sense of realization of the struggles made by Gandhiji and other related eminent personalities. At the same time, these type of events help us to revive our rich history. This is the occasion on which we all Indians should strive to adopt various perspectives so that we can see our country with a better view. As a youth of the country, we all should have a strong drive to lead our nation towards development and success. I would like to invite you all to this very auspicious and prestigious occasion. The second motive of today's gathering is Swachh Vidyalay program, which deals with creating awareness among the in regards to the importance. Gandhiji once said, and I repeat, cleanliness is more important. I repeat, cleanliness is more important than independence. This statement explains the importance and undeniable need of cleanliness in our society. I welcome you all once again. Thank you very much. To take the program's proceedings ahead, I would like to invite Music Club to keep their piece of art in front of us. Music makes you feel. A song makes you feel a thought. And that's what they wanted. So my dear friends, you might have enjoyed the divine pleasure by hearing the song Sare Jahan Se Acha. Now, I would like to invite Zaid Siddiqui to deliver Thought for Today.
Assalamu alaikum and a warm morning to one and all. Here's a thought for the day. Is more important than independence. But do we as Indians really believe in cleanness in our independent country? The father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, has I have led India to freedom. Now it's your turn to lead it into cleanness. It's our duty, it's our responsibility to keep our surroundings clean and live peacefully in our independent country. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Now, I would like to call upon stage Zayan Zakir, and his title of his speech is Gandhi Darshan. I repeat, Zayan Zakir, Gandhi Darshan.
Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Rightly quoted by the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Respected Chairman, our beloved Principal, Vice Teachers and all my dear friends, a fabulous morning to one and all. Today, I stand before you to speak on Mahatma Gandhi's vision for the future of India. It is very obvious to all that Mahatma Gandhi was one of the 20th century's transformative political and spiritual leaders. Among his many Gandhi is rightly credited with pioneering Satyagraha, resistance to tyranny through mass civil disobedience, and vocal message that helped India acquire independence from the British in August 1947. He believed with the help of Satyagraha, Indians could live the spiritually enlightened lives of their forefathers, about a life of simplicity. In Gandhi's idealized state, there would be no representative government, no constitution, no industrialization, no machines, and certainly no modern cities. There would also be no capitalism, communism, exploitation, or any religious violence. Instead, a future Indian nation would feature an agricultural economy, self-sustaining villages, an absence of civil law, and a moral framework that would express the collective will of the people. The fullest expression of Gandhi's ideology can be found in the Hind Swaraj, published in 1909, which shows a systematic exposition of Gandhi's ideas on state, society, and nation. This seminal work, along with his autobiographies, speeches, interviews, pamphlets, and articles, form a large corpus of thought known as the collected works. Right after independence, India's most immediate task before pursuing socio-economic or political change was the attainment of Swaraj, or self-rule. This required both self-rule of the government and over the minds of the people. Swaraj would promote increased prosperity, compassion, and individual happiness. Gandhi's motto, "Example is better than percept," played a unique role in reminding other Indians their responsibility to help the poor farmers. Gandhi's steadfastness and strong willpower made even the British weak. With an emphasis on tradition, Gandhi promoted the spinning of khadi. and manual labor as the ideal method of such. In addition to advocating manual labor, self-sustaining villages and communal cooperation, Gandhi felt strongly about the social and religious course of India's development. His religious rumination involved three. They included eradicating untouchability, maintaining the Varna distinctions of the caste system, and grounding India in tolerance, modesty, and religiosity. Gandhi believed that untouchability represented a hurtful obstacle, preventing millions of farmers from realizing their dreams and aspirations. He believed that slavery was mental, and the day all Indians unite, freedom would automatically result. He believed that if one is fearless, results are bound to follow. His tremendous faith in himself inspired others. He believed that fear crippled man. In the fall of 1945, Gandhi wrote a letter to Nehru explaining his dreams for the subcontinent. I believe, began Gandhi, that sooner or later we shall have to go and live in villages, in huts. Nobody will be allowed to be idle or wallow in luxury. Everyone will have to do body labor. Dear friends, today, 6 decades after his death, India stands proudly as the largest democracy in the world with a potent globalized economy. So let us follow the footsteps of Gandhiji to find clarity, to find wisdom left behind by him, not to forget what he has said. My life is my message. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Life, it runs in fleeted foot. This moment to look back and retrospect. Life goes on. It goes on in a buzz in this fast and modern world. In such times, are we gathered here to remember the teachings of a person who had he been alive today. Respected dignitaries and beloved friends, Assalamu alaikum and a warm greeting to one and all. The call for Gandhi's ideals has never been more potent as in today's scenario. Look around us. Brothers are raising arms against their own brothers in names of meaningless religion. Pointless wars are being fought all over the world, destroying the lives and dreams of millions of innocent souls. The evil roots of caste and racism still runs deep in our veins, in our culture. There is no doubt about it. The world is desperately reaching out for the teachings, the principles, the ideas of the great Mahatma. Today, we all know that India is the fastest growing economy in the whole wide world. And yet, it seems that economy in our moral values and principles have been degraded beyond measure. It is a shame that in a country which has its basic equality, blood is being shed in the name of religion and caste. The ugly war between religions has spread the poison of hate and intolerance in the minds and culture of our nation. And there he came. It was Gandhi who taught that all religions teach man to be good and peaceful. Intolerance is the religion of the ignorant and negative. Friends, we live today in a very restless world. A restless world in which all countries are racing for military dominance. The unheard cries of the victims of war is a desperate call for the warrior of Dharma, for the warrior of Ahimsa. Gandhi's teachings of non-violence, harmony, forgiveness and compassion can cleanse the soul of mankind and enlighten our future. He taught us to forgive our enemies. He taught us that an eye for an eye only makes the whole world blind. Amidst the hate, amidst all the hate and intolerance that shrouds the world in darkness, Gandhi's principles are a source of light and a beacon of hope for the humanity. And coming to conclusion, Gandhi's teachings were never meant to be locked up in textbooks. It is the responsibility of the youth, it is your responsibility to carry out his dream of a nation united beyond all boundaries. In the words of Martin Luther King, if humanity is to progress, Gandhi is inescapable. He lived, thought, acted and inspired by the vision of humanity evolving towards a world of peace and harmony. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Honorable Chairman of the School Management Committee, Mr. Iqbal M. Vice Principal, Mr. Naufal, and my dearest friends, good morning to you all. Today, it's a very, very important day for two reasons. Number one, we are remembering a person who won us the freedom of the country. He also had a vision of a very, very peaceful and progressive India. And number two, and is a continuity of this vision, you are the future of the country. So try to understand this connection. Today I was listening to Zayan Zakir and the Headboy region, and how aptly they presented the vision of our father of nation and its relevance by vision in today's scenario. your students of secondary and senior secondary school, it is time, it is high time that all of you understand this vision and its relevance in today's scenario. These occasions are not just for celebration. It is for all of us to understand the message and have that determination and commitment to continue with the vision of our freedom fighters. What a wonderful vision, and how we have intentionally or unintentionally deviated from that vision of a peaceful motherland, a peaceful India, a peaceful Bharat. We are citizens of India and you are the future of India. So it is for you to clearly understand this message. I am not going to repeat that vision. It has been very clearly narrated by Zayan and Rizin. So understand it, and as citizens of India, with total determination, with total commitment, try to implement that vision, that dream of the father of the nation in future. It was a wonderful program. All my appreciation to those who put in efforts to make this program successful, and still you are going to continue with the activities, that is Swachh Vidyalay. Swachh Vidyalay or Swachh Bharat or Swachh Desh is just a part of that vision, and today we are taking up that activity. All my appreciation to the teachers who trained the boys. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your wisdomful words. You will like this one. Work until you no longer have to introduce yourself. I repeat, work until you no longer have to introduce yourself. These are the words said by our chairman. Can we have a huge round of applause for Muhammad Iqbal, chairman of Management Committee? May I humbly invite you, sir, to enlighten the gathering.
Respected principal, vice principal, teachers, nice to see you in colored dress as well. Today is the day we remember the father of our nation. Be proud, we are all Indians. Be proud that we are the part of such a nation with unity in diversity. My life is my message. It's an announcement, a bold announcement by our Mahatma. His two weapons, truth and non-violence. Now you can see this world right now where do we stand? How relevant are these two factors? Wonderful program put up by the students here. I could witness them, and also I would definitely appreciate the presentation done by our students and the Gandhi Jayanti speaker as well. He put up clearly the vision of Gandhiji. I don't want to elaborate a lot, but just one thing said by Albert Einstein: generations to come, the scars will believe that a man of such kind walked upon earth in flesh and blood. These were the words of Albert Einstein about our own Mahatma. What we should do in this day, or this is just a day to remember, and then we have to keep that remembrance. We have to study, because you are the future of India. You are the future citizens of India. If you keep an eye on a bright future, you should know about your past. You should know about history. When we talk about the history of India, the first name is Mahatma. Let's learn more about Mahatma, his life, his message, his vision. Let's take this time to know more about Mahatma. Cleanliness is one of the visions of our Mahatma. What he said was, I will not allow anybody to walk upon my mind with his dirty feet. A very clear message. Let's learn more about him. And thank you for inviting me for this program, a wonderful program. Hats off to all of you. Jai Hind!